Hey, what's up wrestlers? So today I got a nice hard opening flow. This is an intermediate / advanced flow, so if you're not comfortable with being upside down, inverted on walls, this might not be the best video for you. But if you're ready, if you're vigorous and you're ready to get inverted and open up that heart, then we're gonna need 2 blocks and a wall. So whenever you're ready, I'll meet you on the mat. So we're gonna start off today up against the wall. Just go ahead and leave the blocks on both sides. So it's gonna be best. We're gonna need them. We're gonna do exactly what we did in the last hard opening video. So find about a couple feet away from the wall. And we're just gonna do some hard openers. So drop the chest, activate the arms, and push back. So you might inhale, lower the chest. Exhale, push back. Inhale, the hands might come a little bit deeper every time. And then exhale, push back. Let's do 3 more. Inhale, and exhale. Inhale, and exhale. One last one. Inhaling, open it up. Let's hold here for an exhale. Full exhale. And then inhale. And then exhale, push back. Wonderful. Go ahead and bring your hands to the ground. Lift up the hips and come into your down dog. So as always, you should be warmed up right now. Nice little sweat going maybe, but your body is definitely heated up, so you're not gonna pull anything, you're already stretched out. So let's find 2 breaths here in a still down dog. Getting a long spine, open up the fingers, nice wide and strong, send the hips away from the hands, get some length. And from here we're gonna come into a dolphin pose. So we're dropping the elbows down, and then inhale, bring them back up. So we're gonna do 4 more. Exhale down, inhale up. Exhale down, inhale up. 2 more, your own pace. Exhale, just opening up the heart. Inhale, exhale, and inhale. Let's walk the feet to the hands. Come into a ragdoll, shake it out. Let the arms relax a little bit. Breathe into the heart, shake the head out. Do some circles. So we're really gonna do some intense heart openers. So really just prepping the body for a minute, even though we're warmed up. Let's bring the hands behind the head. Interlock the fingers above the back and shoot the fingers forward towards the wall, breathing into the chest and the shoulders. Make sure you're squeezing the elbows together. You're not forcing anything, but you're really stretching out, getting the body ready. Let's find 1 more full breath here. And go ahead and release. Drop the hands down. Let's inhale, halfway lift. The next exhale, step or jump back into a chaturanga. Inhale, up dog, open up the heart. And exhale, down dog. 1 breath here. Open heart. So we're always wanting to open up the heart, pushing the hands into the mat, finding some space in the armpits and the shoulder area. 1 last exhale. And this time we're gonna drop the elbows down. If you need to, bring a block in between the hands. And we're gonna do some movement here. So let's inhale, reach the chest forward. Exhale, open up the heart, dolphin. Inhale, reach forward. Exhale, dolphin. 2 more of these. Inhaling, we're opening up the heart. So push with the elbow points, push the hips far away. 1 more inhale. And then exhale. We're gonna hold this here. 5 breaths, pushing with the elbow points, sending the hips far away. You might look through the heart, get a little bit of openness here. We're staying engaged, strong fingers still. Your elbow points are against the ground. Pushing, opening up the heart. 1 more breath. And let's go ahead and drop the knees down. Child pose. So just shake it out here. So you're building up a little bit of heat in the shoulders and the chest. We're gonna take this slow as we start, because it's gonna get very hard very soon, I promise. So let's bring the elbows above the blocks. So bring the blocks onto us. And we're gonna bring our elbow points and triceps on top of the blocks. Open up into a puppy pose. So here, opening up the thumbs to the ceiling, bring the forehead to the ground. So right here, if you want, at first you might bring the hands at heart center, reach the hands above the head if that feels good on the triceps, get a little stretch there. But whenever you're ready, we're gonna lift up the head. So engage your serratus anterior, engage your lats, especially us wrestlers. We need strong, open lats, always. So once you're there, open up, lift up the forehead, and push the elbow points away from the hips. So get some space, so you're sending the elbow points forward, the hip points back, and then let's straighten back out the arm. So here we're breathing, we're active stretch here, pushing the hands away. You're not pushing, but you're reaching the hands far away, sending the hip points back, and let's drop the forehead down, relax the hands. So just breathing here. Now you're relaxed, letting the heart space open up a little bit. Just prepping. Let's find one more breath here. Fully relaxed. And slowly removing the blocks to the sides. And we're going to come back into down dog. So lift the hips up, shake the hips out. See, now you should feel a little bit more space in the shoulder, the armpit, the heart area. It should all be a little bit more open up. So let's shake it out. Shake out the head. Whatever you need here. And whenever you're ready, we're going to drop the hands close to the wall. So at first, this is an intermediate advanced flow. But if you need this here, bring the block in between the hands. But maybe you don't need it today. You're going to bring the hands up against the wall, elbow points in right under you. And whenever you're ready, we're going to kick up to the wall, come into a forearm stand. So let's straighten out the legs at first, making sure the elbow points don't fall outward. And we're going to sit the butt down. Open up the heart. So maybe this is your limit at first. We're just going to find 5 breaths this first time. Pushing the elbow points. Really find space in the heart. So you're lifting. You might even look through. Don't overdo the first one. Just find your breath. And on your next exhale, let's slowly come down into your child pose. Wonderful. 5 breaths. Shake it out. You might roll left and right. So this will get easier with every rep, I promise you. If that one felt a little bit difficult, just go with the flow. Bring the block in between your hands if you need to. It helps a lot. Maybe bring the hands to the sides as the shoulders drop down. One more breath here, and we're going to go to our second round. Just doing the best you can here. So again, reaching the elbow points up. Bring the fingertips maybe just a couple inches away this time. Just a couple inches, not too far. And whenever you're ready, come to the dolphin. So find a second. Send the hip bones away from the elbow points. Nice long spine. And whenever you're ready, we're coming all the way up again. Make your way into your forearm stand. Open up, lift from the elbow points, and then sit the butt back. And we're breathing. 5 breaths. We're still keeping space the whole time. Engaged fingers. Lifting up. One more full breath. And come down. Wonderful. 5 breaths in child pose. You might be feeling it now. It's going to get harder every time. So really take these child poses and take advantage of them. Let's find 2 more breaths. I like to keep moving. I don't really like to stay still. You can stay still if you want, or you can move. Let's find 1 more breath. Make sure the arms are relaxed. And let's bring it back up. This will be our last one. For this one, I recommend that everyone brings a block in between their hands. So this time, let's bring the fingers about 3 to 4 inches away from the wall. We're making a goalpost with our fingers around the block. Keep the elbow points where they are. Let's come up into dolphin first, just like before. Push the hip points away from the elbows. Find some space in the heart. And whenever you're ready, let's bring the hips up. Come into your forearm stand. So here, find space first and then sit the butt back. So we're much farther away from the wall this time. So take your time to sit back. And maybe you can drop your butt all the way down. Look through. So now I'm really open. We're only going to find 2 more breaths here. Steady breath. You're pushing the elbow points, opening up the heart, keeping open. And on your next exhale, let's come down. Relax. Maybe bring the hands to heart center or beside of you, whatever you want. Wonderful. So right there, if you realize that that was really, really, really hard, you might stay there. Again, this is where I'm going to go to in some advanced postures. It's not for everyone. But if you feel like you can step it up a notch and slowly come back to down dog, again, repeat that one. If that's where you need to stop, bring the block there and stay in your form stand. But from here, we're going to come into a handstand about 8 inches or so away from the wall. Let's find a down dog first. Ooh, I feel opened up in my shoulders right now. My heart is nice open. Yeah, feel the space right here that you've already created. Let's find one breath here. And from here, keeping the fingers nice, wide, and strong. Keep the index finger pointed forward. We don't want to internal rotate the arm, and we don't want it to be too much externally rotated. We want the index finger pointing forward. And whenever you're ready, we're going to hop into a handstand. Bring the feet to the wall. So right here, I'm keeping my heels against my butt. So meet me in this position whenever you're ready. And we're going to bring the soles of the feet to the wall. And once you're here, you're sitting the butt onto the wall, nice and gentle. So from here, you might reach your head through. Let's just look at the ceiling. How about that? That's a good one. First 5 breaths. Look at the ceiling, look through the heart. Keep the fingers nice and strong. That's the main thing here. And then once you're here, you're just breathing. So you want to keep your armpits open, keep your heart open the whole time. One more full breath, inhaling. And let's exhale, come down. Child pose. 5 breaths. You can move or stay still. Whatever feels best for you. Now you're starting to build up some heat in the shoulders. And we're just going to get more open every time. That's what happens here. It's the best. Finding one more breath. And whenever you're ready, coming back up. This time, if you're handstanding with me, let's come a little bit more away from the wall. So now we're closer to a foot. Let's come to a down dog first. Shake out the hips, push the heart open. Nice open space, spacious heart. On your exhale, let's jump to the top. Come into your handstand. Wonderful. Soles of the feet to the wall. Sit the butt back. Reach the chest forward. 5 breaths. This time you're being a little bit more intense. You might reach the heart a little bit more forward. Keep the space. Keep the shoulders activated. Full breaths. So you're breathing fully wherever you're at. You're breathing. Keeping the strong fingers, open heart. One more inhale. And then exhale, come down. Wonderful. Child pose. It's getting hard. This next one, we're going to be a little bit more open. You might stop with that last variation. You might continue to go more. Whatever you think's best. Let's find one more breath here in child's. Just feeling the open heart. And whenever you're ready, let's come about a little bit past the foot. So now I'm about 14 inches away from the wall. This, you can really open up your heart here. So let's come into a down dog. Find a couple breaths. Get some space built. Open heart. And whenever you're ready, let's come into that handstand. Remember, this is going to be a very open heart. We're far away from the wall. So on this one, soles of the feet to the ground. You might drop your butt back all the way into the wall and then reach forward, but you might want to come into an actual handstand. So come onto the tippy toes of the wall, reaching your head through, open heart, activate the fingers, and you might hold a handstand here. If you're not, just make the toes nice and light. I lost it. We got 2 more breaths though. Steady breath. Yep. One more inhale. And let's exhale, come down. Wonderful, child pose. Shake it out. Whew, my shoulders are burning right now. Oh, yours should be too. We're gonna do one last one. This one we're gonna go with straight legs. So we're gonna come a little bit more away from the wall. and slowly come back to our down dog. Stay where you were. So my hands are in the exact same spot. Let's shake it out. One breath here in down dog. Open heart. Push the hips away from the hands. And then we're going to jump up into our handstand. Feet come to the wall. So here, soles of the feet come to the wall. Let's keep the legs straight. I'm sorry, not soles of the feet. You got to straighten out first. So right here, we're open up the heart. You might just open up here. You might keep going. You might come into an actual handstand. Breathing. Wherever you're at. Oh, I lost it. Nope. And come down. So you can play around with different shapes. If you like straight legs, you like it. If you like your bent legs, you like that better. There's no wrong handstand. But if you like what we just did with the straight legs, you can bring your hands much farther away from the wall for a heart opener. But for this last one, we're just going to keep it close since we already have our legs bent. So let's come up into our last one. Come into your handstand. We're a little bit over a foot away from the wall. Let's get an open chest. And whenever you're ready, coming up, jumping up, feet meet the wall. Bring your soles of the feet in. And we're pushing the heart away. You might come to the tippy toes. So you might open up the heart enough to where you come off the wall. Enjoy a handstand. So a heart opening handstand all by yourself. Just breathing. And one more breath. Come down. Child pose. Let's bring the blocks underneath us this time. Let's open up into a puppy pose. Again, just like at the beginning, elbow points come on top. Come all the way down. So let's make this active at first. So when I mean active, let's activate the fingers. The thumbs are pointing up. Let's try to reach the arms forward. Reach the hands forward. The hips come back. So naturally you should create some space in the heart just by doing that. And then relax. Let the heart fall. Fully relaxed. Just letting your heart open up. You might go a little bit deeper than you were at the beginning. Oh, it feels good. Let's find one more breath here. And slowly come up. And we're going to come up and end with a camel pose. So come up onto your knees. Your knees are hip width apart. Your feet are hip width apart. Let's bring the hands to the butt first. So we're finding length here. So inhale, you're reaching every vertebrae is getting spacious. So you're reaching up. Your hip points get broadened. Bring your hands to your hips or butt. And you might exhale, bend a little bit. And then every inhale, you lengthen again. And exhale, bend. Open up the heart. Inhale, lengthen. You might bring your hands to heart center. And exhale, bend. If you feel good here, bring the hands back. Grab the ankles. Also, I should mention, you can come up on your toes if that's better. But we're nice and open. This is an intermediate flow. I think we can grab the ankles on the ground. And once you're there, just breathing. Every inhale you get length. Every exhale you bend just a little bit more. Full breathing. One more breath. Engage the core and slowly come up.